This is Trayanne with the FRVTA, and I am here with Joey from Ocean Grove, who's going to give us some tips and tricks for setting up at the campground. Joey, thank you so much.
No problem. We're glad to be here. Thank you, guys.
Okay, we're all connected and it's hot, so let's get the AC on.
Let's do that because it is hot. So this RV has a wall thermostat which controls the air conditioner. Some of them may have knobs that are on the ceiling at the air conditioner. On that type, when you go to turn the AC on, just turn it to on, turn it to cool, and turn it to whatever setting you want to put it on. But this one is more like a residential style thermostat for your AC. Very simple. It's a Dometic thermostat. We're going to turn it to on. And we're going to go to the cool, and I like it really cold, so I'm going to crank it down to 55, see if it gets there. This AC actually has something called a quick cool, so if you're hanging out in just the general vicinity of the air box here, you can actually open this slider piece, and it just dumps all the cold air right in this area. When you go to bed at night, you want it to be ducted through the rest of the RV, you close it back, and it goes throughout the whole ceiling, into the bedrooms, into the front living room.
Great. So, Joey, can you tell us a little bit about the control panel?
Sure can. So the control panel is the heart of basically the RV, where it has all the buttons, switches, everything for your water heater, slide outs, your awnings, everything. So this control panel is equipped with a bunch of switches here. Don't get confused, it's not that bad. We have, on the top here, everything's labeled. We have water pump. Basically just turn that on, the light will come on, it lets you know the water pump is on when you're not hooked up to city water. You're going to use your onboard tank. That's how you turn that on and off. And your water heater has two different functions. You can run it off of either propane or you can run it off of electric if you're plugged in. Both are labeled here: water heater LP gas, water heater electric. So basically just turn on whatever function you want and it'll light up on gas when you do this, and if you're plugged into electric, it'll start heating the heating element and heat your water when you're on electric there. Now our water tanks have four different tanks here. I'm sorry, you have three different tanks here. You have a fresh tank, a black tank, and a gray tank. Basically just push the button, and above that the lights will come on and tell you what level the tank is at. This one's showing that it's on empty. And then the last one is your battery. When you're plugged in, you should have full bars showing that you're completely charged. But if you're not plugged in, you can push this button and see where you're at as far as how much power you have left in the battery if you're dry camping. The next switch is here. This one here is actually our outside awning patio light. These are interior lights. And then these two labeled here are slide out room and our awning power awning switch. Our power awning switch, just hold it until it goes completely out. Next is our slide out switch. Just hold the out button to extend it.
So we have our AC on, our awning out, and our slide out. We're ready. A common question that everyone has after getting set up is, how do we get the TV on?
And so one of the most common questions is, how do I get the TV working? Most campgrounds will have a cable hookup outside, and once you've done that and you've hooked up your cable to their cable, you come inside and you want to make sure that you have it set from antenna to cable. So right now we're set on antenna. We want to set this box onto cable. Once we do that, we can go into the TV and we can just do an auto program and find all the channels that are available from the campground. But if we're at a campground, like a lot of state parks that don't have cable, you can use your onboard antenna by switching back to antenna, which is on your roof, and turning the TV on and doing a program search for all the channels that are available in your local network.
Thanks again, Joey, for helping us get set up here at the campground. For those of you that don't know, Joey is one of the owners here at Ocean Grove RV Resort.
If you're ever in the area, please look us up in St. Augustine. Come by. I'll help you set up your RV.
Well, thank you again, Joey. It has been a pleasure. For those of you who have not already done so, please hit the subscribe button. We'll be having more videos on campgrounds throughout the state of Florida, tips, and of course all of our wonderful Florida RV shows.